Welcome back to the class, everyone. So today we'll be talking about tenses and their use, part 4. This is the final part. After this there will be no topic left untouched. Alright. So let's start with the first topic of this, that is simple future tense. The first subtopic comes to predict what we think will happen. Alright, to predict about future as to what you think might happen. Like the festival will last for a week. You just predict. You're not sure that yeah it will last for a week or not. One day people will travel to Mars. You predict this but you're not sure. Right? That is why it comes on the future tense. Simple future tense. The next subtopic is to indicate an offer or a promise. Like let's look at the examples. I shall post that letter for you. And the next one is I will give you a gift if you pass. So these are offers and promises that I made under simple future tense. Third one being to indicate an instant decision, that is at the moment of speaking. Like it is very hot, I will put on the fan. I will put meaning it takes at least some seconds, milliseconds difference. That is why I will put on the fan. It is my birthday, we will have a party. So, might possibly be that they aren't having a party at the moment, they might have it in the daytime or the evening. So, that is why it is a simple future tense. Alright. And then comes after verbs and verb phrases like be sure, think, expect, suppose, hope, believe, etc. We use simple future tense. Like I hope he will come tomorrow. I'm sure it will be alright and I expect we will win the match. So we aren't sure about anything, but we hope and we assume that so and so will happen. So and please keep in mind these phrases that are flashing on your screen like be sure, think, expect, suppose, hope, and believe. With this, always we use simple future tense only. Alright? Now, other ways of expressing future tense, that is simple future tense, are you can express the future in other ways as shown below. That is, he will see the principal tomorrow. Is going to, let's use is going to. He is going to see the principal tomorrow. This is also simple future tense, right? This is also future tense. And the same sentence that was in future has been converted to a sentence that is also in future but without changing its meaning. The next one is using is to. He is to see the principal tomorrow. So is to also does the same work. Meaning of the sentence hasn't changed, nor the tense of the sentence has changed. Now let's look at the same sentence with present continuous. Till now we were talking about future tense. Now let's look at present continuous. He is seeing the principal tomorrow. Present continuous. Simple present. He sees the principal tomorrow. Meaning, why is it present continuous? He is seeing the principal tomorrow because he might possibly be seeing the principal right now also, and he will continue seeing him tomorrow also, like a repetitive thing, habitual thing. All right. And simple present, he sees the principal tomorrow, meaning it is fixed. He has been given the appointment or something. It is for sure to happen. That is why. All right. And then we use going to and not will to express an intention. Like Amit and Vavita are planning something very exciting. They are going to sail round the world. Meaning it is just intended to, nothing for sure is happening. Future continuous tense. Now this is another topic, alright? Let's look at the first point. It is used to indicate an action over a period of future time. Let's look at the examples. Alright, first let me tell you something about it. The future continuous tense is used to indicate an action over a period of time. It means that we will be in the middle of an action. That means we are in the middle of an action. Like this time next week, we will be driving through Nepal. Or when he leaves the building, the police will be waiting for him. Meaning one action was already going on and you are in the middle of the action where while you are also speaking about another action. Understand? Now let's compare these sentences. The band will play when the chief guest enters. The chief guest will enter, then the band will play. So this sentence means that. Alright? The next sentence, the band will be playing when the chief guest enters. That means the band will start playing before the chief guest enters and it will continue playing till chief guest enters and everything. Alright? So I hope you understood the comparison between the two sentences, how one word or two words can make such a huge difference in the sense of the sentence. Now, future continuous tense is used to refer to planned events particularly related to travel and tourism also. Like, she will be reaching Paris on 15th of September. Or, we will be spending the summer holidays in Darjeeling this year. Alright? Moving on to the next one. The future continuous tense is used to indicate an action which is a result of a routine. For example, I will be passing by your home tomorrow. It is on my way home from work. Alright? Next one. I will be seeing Mohan tomorrow. We work in the same office. It is a routine. That is why it's a future continuous tense. Now let's look at the final and the last topic for today. That is future perfect and future perfect continuous tense. This is not future tense or future continuous tense. This is future perfect and future perfect continuous tense. Alright? Now, the first point that I'd like to say is if you are referring to something that has not happened yet, remember that has not happened yet but will happen before a particular time in future, you can use the future perfect tense. Let's look at the examples. Perhaps by the time we get back home, he will have already started. When you come back tomorrow, you will have heard from your sister. I will have retired by the year 2021. Okay. Now let's discuss the second and the last topic for today. That is, if you want to indicate the duration of an event at a specific time in future, you can use future perfect continuous tense. If you want to indicate the duration of an event at a specific time in the future, you can use the future perfect continuous. For example, by March 2021, he will have been working for this organization for 12 years. I shall have been writing for half an hour when the session ends, and she will have been learning dance for 5 years by July this year. Alright? So I hope all the topics that I narrated regarding future tenses, the types of future tenses, I hope all the concepts are clear, but yet if you have any doubt, any queries, just comment below. I'll try to resolve it all. Thank you all for joining in. With this, we finish tenses. There's no other material left in tense to discuss, but yet if you have any doubt, please do contact me.